my channel. So for today's video I'm going to be creating this look, which is my Glam night out makeup. Haven't done my hair because I'm not actually going on a night out tonight, but I thought that you all might want to see what I would wear if I was going on a night out, if I was going to a meal, for drinks. This is probably the makeup that I would do. So I thought I'd create it for you. So if you do enjoy the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed down below. It'll either be on this side or this side, can't actually remember, but make sure you subscribe and let me know in the comments what other videos you want to see, because I'd be happy to film them. I've got a couple of ideas for what I want to do coming up, so they'll be out on my channel soon, so make sure you keep a lookout. But without further ado, let's get on with the video. So I'm just going to go and do my brows off camera because you've probably seen me do my brows before. So yeah, I'm just going to go and do the brows. So I've done my eyebrows. I'm just going to go and conceal them and define them with the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour, and it's just this one, if you can see. So I'll be back in a second when I've concealed. So as you can see, I've concealed my eyebrows. So now I'm just going to apply the same concealer on my eyelid, just like so. And then I'm just going to take this brush and I'm just going to blend that into my eye. This concealer is the best for like under eye, concealing your eyebrows, for your eyelid, etc., because it just leaves like a really nice like base to apply your eyeshadow. So as you can see, I've applied my eye base with my concealer, and then normally I just take like a brush, just like this is from Iconic London, it's just like a powder brush I would call it, and I just take it with no product on and I just dab it on my eyes just to get rid of them like creases as much as you can. Just like that. And then for the eyes I'm going to be using the, oh, I love that, just going to be using the Morphe, and this is the 35T palette. I'm just going to be using that on my eyes today. So to put in my crease, I'm going to be taking the 221 Luxe Soft Crease brush from Zoeva, and I'm just going to dab my brush into this shade and this shade. As you can see, I've hit the palm, which is not good. So I'm going to dab it into there, and then just tap it off. And then I'm just going to apply that through my crease. As you can see. It just leaves like it just puts like that nice little base into your crease, like brown shade. I'm going to take it a bit higher as well, near the brow bone, just so it all blends out. Just like so. We're just going to do the same on the other eye. And then I'm going to take just a brush with nothing on it, and I'm just going to blend that up near the eyebrow, just so it's all blended. And then I'm going to take this brush, which it's just a brush out of like a brush collection. It's like angled kind of, and I'm just going to put my brush into this shade here and this one. I'm going to do like a purple eye. And I'm just going to dab that on the outer corner of my eye, just so it adds that like deep shade. I always pull funny faces as well when I'm doing my makeup, so if you're wondering why I'm pulling a face, then that's why. If it's messy, don't worry, you're going to be tidying it up later anyway. So then I'm just going to take this brush again and I'm just going to blend it all together.
Just going to do the same on the eye.
And I'm just going to dig into this shade here, and I'm just going to put that just above where I've put that shade, so near the crease but just like a little bit higher. I'm just going to dab it, I'm not going to brush it, I'm just dabbing it into the crease.
And I'm just going to do the same there.
Just going to take the Zoeva brush again and I'm just going to blend. I might actually put a little bit more of the transition shade and just tie it all together. And I'm just going to do the same on the other eye. So that's it done. Obviously don't worry about all this because you can wipe that away with a brush afterwards. And then I'm going to do a cut crease, but only to like the middle of my eye. So I'm just going to take my concealer again. I'm just going to put a bit on the back of my hand, just because you're only going to need a little bit for both of the eyes. This is where I have to concentrate. So I'm just going to take this Urban Decay Naked 2. It's just from the Naked 2 palette. I'm just going to go into my concealer shade and I'm just going to dab it onto my eye. And then just down as well to where it meets. And that's your cut crease. And then I'm just going to go and do the same on the other eye. So that's the cut crease. I always go like a little bit more over, just so that when you look up it looks a lot more like fuller. I'm just going to go back in with, not going to apply any more product, but I'm just going to tie the two colours together. Just by adding a little bit, and then I'm just going to blend it in. Just so it doesn't look so like patchy on the eye. And then I'm going to take liquid eyeshadow. It's from Collection and it's called Glam Crystals Liquid Eyeshadow and it's in the shade Aura 1, I think. So it just looks like this. It's really, really nice for like on the eyes. So I just take a little bit of that on the back of my hand. Just apply a little bit of it on the back. And then I'm just going to take the other end of this brush and on one side I'm going to dab into the product. And I'm just going to apply that to the eye. You can't really see it. I'll show you that at like the end, but you can see that it's added like a nice colour to the eye, like a nice glitter. And then I'm just going to take this wipe and I'm just going to wipe right under the eye, just to get away all that fallout that I've got underneath. So that's the eyes done. Put the glue on the eyelashes, wait for them to dry, and then you can see what it looks like with the eyeshadow. That's one eyelash on. I'm just going to go ahead and apply the other one. So the eyelashes I actually used are the Doll Beauty Lashes in Jerry. They're only £10 and they're really, really good. They're really like bold and big. I love them. Actually, I've just realised another thing that I always do on my eyes is I always do an inner corner highlight. So the shade that I use for that, which is also good to use on the eyes as well, is the Kiko High Pigment Wet and Dry Eyeshadow, and it's in the shade 50. It is beautiful. I 100% recommend you to get it. I'm just going to put that in my inner corner, just to make the inner corner pop as well. I'm going to take the Revolution Makeup by Revolution Stick Foundation in the shade F5. It is amazing. The coverage is just can't even talk about the coverage, to be honest. So I'm just going to apply this to my face, and then I'm going to like dab it in. These like makeup products that I'm using as well are really affordable. They're at the drugstore, which is really good, because I always find that with drugstore makeup, instead of spending so much money on buying yourself a really expensive foundation like MAC, you could literally go to like Superdrug, get yourself a Revolution foundation, and you're living. Like, honestly, it's so good. Like, that coverage is just insane. I've actually never used a stick foundation before. This isn't the first time, but I ordered it because someone recommended it to me, and I was like, oh, I'll try it. Like, normally I just use like the one that I normally use is this one, which is from Revolution as well, and this is the Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. So it's basically the concealer, but it's a foundation, and that's really good. And then obviously now I've got this one. This one's just even better.
Make sure you get it into the ear as well. Drag it down your neck.
So for concealer, I'm just going to take this again, and I'm just going to draw like a triangle kind of on my face, underneath the eyes. Honestly, this concealer is the best thing that I have ever bought. It is so good. And I'm just going to take this brush again, which I use to dab my other Like, look at the coverage. Like, that is insane. This concealer is £4. £4, that is... I just can't. It is £4 for a really good coverage concealer. Like, that's amazing. There's so many other good coverage concealers as well. But since I found this one, I have been obsessed with it. And then, just to pat that down, I'm just going to take the, I forgot what it's called, Maybelline Stay Matte Powder in transparent, and I'm going to apply that with a beauty blender. I'm just going to dab that right under the eyes to set the concealer in place. This brush with the MUA which is Makeup Academy translucent pressed powder, and I'm just gonna take that and I'm just gonna dab it, just so you're not moving the foundation off your face. Just gonna wipe under there as well. Just gonna press it into my face just to set the foundation before you apply your bronzer and contour. Also, don't worry if you get like powder and stuff in your eyebrows. I always at the end go in with like just like my brush or the Benefit Brow Wiz and just brush it through my eyebrows. I always do that at the end because I'm about to apply obviously like bronzer and contour anyway, and that's powder. So for my contour, I'm taking the Too Faced Cocoa Contour palette, which is amazing, and it's in light to medium, so it's very run out, but it comes with this little brush which is good for the contour. You've got like a powder shade that you can use for like concealer and stuff, to press that in. You've got a light contour shade, which I always use for my contour. You've got a bronzer shade, and then you've got a highlighter. As you can see, I haven't really used the highlighter that much, but you can use it if you want to. So I'm just going to press into the medium shade with this brush, and I'm just going to brush that into my cheekbones. As you can see. Then I also just do my nose as well. As you can see. And then for my bronzer, honestly, this bronzer is the best thing I have ever found. It's the BH Cosmetics Brilliance Bronzer in Golden Gal. Honestly, I can't, like, amazing. So I'm just going to dab my brush into that. This is nearly run out as well, which I'm not happy about. I need to buy myself a new one. You can get this on Beauty Bay as well, which is where I get it from. I like quite a dark bronzer, not like too dark, but like just like a nice one. I'm gonna drag that down my neck as well. My belly won't stop rumbling, so if you can hear like a noise, it's my belly because I haven't eaten any dinner yet. Then for my highlight, I'm taking this Iconic London brush again, and I always spray fixing spray on my brush just so it's wet, so that then the highlighter applies better if it wants to work. So I just spray a little bit like that. wave it off. And then for my highlighter, I'm using the Ted Baker London Bronze and Blush Highlight and Shimmer palette, which is amazing. It's got like a, it's like a light blush and then like a dark blush and then like a bronzy kind of highlight and then like a quite light highlight. So I always use this one. It's amazing. As you can see, like, that's just insane. I also just apply it on my head as well. And then just down the bridge of my nose. And then just on my cupid's toe as well. I'm taking the Morphe palette again. And I'm just going to go into these two shades again and just drag that on the outer. Underneath. Just so it makes it a bit darker. I always think looks so much better having like under eye eyeshadow. And then I'm just going to take this shade and I'm just going to do that in the middle to the edge, just like so. Love that. Then I'm just going to take this mascara again and I'm just going to apply it to my bottom lashes. My brow wiz, and I'm just gonna brush that into my eyebrows because it's taken away all the excess product that's in your eyebrows from the powder and stuff, which I think is just amazing. For lips, I'm just gonna take the lip pencil from MAC in the shade Whirl. I'm just gonna outline my lips. Please ignore the hair, it is a mess. Haven't done my hair yet. Lipstick, I'm just going to take a little bit of this MAC Retro Matte Liquid Lip Colour in Lady Be Good. And I'm just going to put that in the middle. And I'm just going to apply it a little bit. And then for gloss, I'm taking the Rimmel London Oh My Gloss from Boots. Anywhere, and then I'm just going to apply that on my lips. I'm just going to apply the, oh yeah, this was from Makeup Revolution, by the way, and it's the Pro Fix Amazing Makeup Fixing Spray, and that's just going to spray that all over my face. You've got to be looking flawless. So that is the finished look. I hope you all like it and I hope that you could recreate this look as well. Maybe using some of the products I've used or just any products that you've got in general. Also, like I was saying before, you could create this look without the eyelashes or with the eyelashes. Completely up to you. But yeah, this is my probably like glam night out makeup that I would do if I was going on a night out. Oh my god, what's going on with my baby hairs, really? What are you doing? Why are you there? Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video and I will see you soon.